All right. Well, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have this woman that's in this room right now here. I normally see her at her place of business, which is Jazz at Jack's. I've known Sandra since she was on Platt.
That's right.
Right? It's been a long time.
Yes.
I call Jazz at Jack's my home venue because I've done numerous shows there on a regular basis, and there's so much going on at Jazz at Jack's. But I asked Sandra to come on because there's something that they're doing there called speed dating. And I just wanted to touch on, you're a venue in the heart of downtown, beautiful downtown Denver. Let me just say that, because the 16th Street Mall is beautiful. It is the destination for people who are coming to Denver now. It's so interesting because I had my friends coming from there like, hey, everybody said go to Jazz at Jack's. I was like, yeah, baby, go to Jazz at Jack's. You like to hear that?
I like to hear that.
But there's so much happening. But let's talk about what's happening. You know, we're talking about wooing on a budget and, and also dating, because it's hard. How do you meet people in this day and age, you know? So tell me a little bit about what's going on at Jack's with this speed dating.
Well, speed dating is interesting. There's numerous organizations out there that have speed dating events, and a lot of them do host at Jack's for various reasons. But I think why speed dating can be successful is because you are looking at the person face to face. And we all know that physical attraction is step number one. If you're not physically attracted to somebody, you probably won't take the time to speak with them. And speed dating kind of puts you right there at the table with this person. And it's a good way to get that, kind of out of the way. Do I like this person physically? And then you're forced to speak to them for 5 to 8 minutes, and then do you like the conversation? How's this rolling? And it kind of moves the relationship steps forward and faster versus internet dating, where you really don't know whose profile picture you're looking at.
Exactly. Is it the person that, do they look the way that they say they look? Well, it sounds to me like this is kind of like when they call it love at first sight.
Right.
It's kind of, speed dating is about getting that initial, the initial feeling about somebody. Do I like the way they look? Do I like, do I like the way they smell? Do I like the way they dress? Right.
The way they're behaving today,
right.
How they're presenting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that we're taking a lot of the initial process out of it by you get to meet that person. We've done all the homework for you. Here they are. They're sitting next to you. And then, you get to add that little special cocktail at Jazz at Jack's. You can have a cocktail while you're speed dating. So,
a wing or two.
Oh, yeah, the
chicken
wing.
Tender.
Please don't wing. The hot wings and speed dating is just not a good
don't
look.
Go together.
It's just not too sexy.
Man.
Have the cocktail, have that sextini martini.
Oh.
And, kind of move forward from.
So do you guys do themed drinks during the speed dating?
We do, Cheryl.
I love it, girl. Come on now.
We do themed drinks for Sheryl Renee. Sheryl Renee, I love you so much.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to tell you something about this speed dating. Of course, my mind goes to Hitch. Well, it's in several movies, what I mean? People talk about it. But, when you meet someone, are you really getting a chance? If you only have 5 to 8 minutes, are you getting a real good chance to? Because, first impressions don't always go well.
I understand that, but I think you do, because there's that physical person in front of you. You know right away, I think I might like this person. I think I want to have another bit of conversation with them. And that's when the break comes into play with speed dating. There's always a 15 to 20 minute break.
Oh.
So if there's somebody you eyeballed or spoke to, you can go back up and talk to him for a few more minutes and then, continue the conversation if you like. And another beautiful part about speed dating is even though you're sitting next to somebody and speaking to them, it's still confidential. Your information doesn't get passed on to that person until it's been decided by both parties that they want to get each other's information. So that's pretty cool.
And it sounds like it's safe. You know what I mean? A safe, fun way to kind of, to meet.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. So since I'm here with the Bargain Queen.
Hello.
Yes, I wanted to share the bargain speed dating. There's a lot of meetup groups and websites and things, and it's pretty pricey. Mm-hmm. You're spending $35 to $40 just to say, okay, I'm going to go. Then you've got to get downtown. Then you've got to get inside and have that sextini martini, et cetera, et cetera. So before you even mention this show to me, Sheryl, I have to tell you there's a startup business that I'm starting called Singles Connect Quick Dating. And I'm just cutting out the middleman, and I'm just doing it with a partner, Nikki Johnson, and another partner. And the three of us are putting this together, and we're going to make it affordable because I've been doing Jazz at Jack's for 17 years. I've seen a lot of speed dating, and I know what works, and it's going to be half the price.
I love it. I love it. The Bargain Queen is, I'm getting all worked up here.
I know.
You know? Oh, my God. I love it. Well, the thing is, when it all comes down to it, folks, there's nothing more important than love. I'm sorry, they say you can't, when you're on your deathbed, you're not thinking about, money. You're not thinking about clothes. You're thinking about that one-on-one connection with your lover or your mate or your parent or your spouse or your friends. So I think this is an excellent idea because I know for me, I have a very blessed life. I'm rich in everything but money. And the money part is coming. But I'm rich in friends. I'm rich in love. I'm rich in a lot of things. But my heart of all hearts, I'm hoping that my life will get blessed with companionship before my time is up. I mean, that's my heart of all hearts. I'm hoping that I will meet a man who will truly love me. We need ways to meet people.
Yes.
It's harder.
It is harder. It is harder. It's a big world out there, and there's so many people that fake, and and it takes a minute to kind of wade through all that. And I'm not saying that 8-minute date and speed dating and Singles Connect and all that cuts through the fake, but at least you're in front of the person, and you
get to use your intuition.
Exactly.
I want to use my intuition.
Exactly.
I want to use my intuition with people that I'm meeting because I have a very strong sixth sense. But we're trying to cut to the chase here. We're trying to cut to the chase and save some money. So speed dating. Now, when is your next speed dating event?
There's a company called Monday at 8, and they'll be there on Monday, March 14th at Jazz at Jack's. You'd have to go online to figure out how to sign up for that one. But my new startup launch, speed dating business, will launch in May, and I hope you'll be there. I hope you'll be one of my...
Oh, my God, I got to be one of the ones. I got to put in the work,
Well, I was wondering if you'd possibly want to be one of my hostesses and welcome my guests, because there's nothing like a Sheryl Renee welcome in a room,
You know what, folks? I'm going to do it. I would love to host a speed dating event. I would love it. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Oh, my goodness. Well, in case you don't know, jazzatjacks.com with the spelling of the AT for the website, but in her promo, it is the at symbol. But 7 days a week, right? Are you open 7 days or is it 6 days now?
It's 6 days.
6 days, Tuesday through
Sunday, live music.
Right here. Tuesdays, karaoke. We just talked about karaoke. This Sunday, Seth has got her EP release.
Yes.
Go to jazzatjacks.com. Look at the schedule in beautiful downtown Denver. If you don't do anything but just walk 16th Street Mall with your date, your stock is going up with that person because it's absolutely beautiful. But make your way to the United Pavilions, right?
The Denver Pavilions.
Denver Pavilions on the 3rd floor, Jazz at Jack's. Sandra, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Sheryl Renee.
Honey, we are going to do this thing. All right. And again, we're talking jazzatjacks.com. Their number is 303-433-1000. Oh, girl. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back.